Alrighty, y'all, so I finally made it home so I could finally test out the 5 out of 5 and 5, I guess, Emilia, right? The full level 5 skills Emilia, aka the free to play Emilia. This is the Emilia that most of you guys will have, right? Probably not the gear. I guess I could fix up the gear a bit because my gear right now is level 0 and I don't really want to upgrade it because I'm planning on building up Rem over Emilia. So I'm not going to build up Emilia stuff now. Will I build it in the future? Probably, only because I know we're not going to have another abnormal character for months, right? So yeah, I probably will give her overload gear sometime in the future. But we're testing out, you know, the Emilia. And if you are watching this video and you're new, we are 10 subscribers away from 14,000. Isn't that crazy, chat? Just last year, at this time last year, we were at 1,000. I think we had like 800 subs last year at this time. And now your boy's at 14,000. So thank you guys all. If you are watching, you guys could be one of the 10 people, you know, that makes history and brings us to 14,000. With all that nonsense out the way, even though it's not, let's take a look at Emilia. So I leveled her up, but I didn't see the percentages. So let's take a look. Her first skill, the charge speed is at 10%. What was it at level 10? I forgot. We'll have to take a look at that. I forgot. But the charge damage is at 1.6% for every unit of the final max ammo capacity. So that's pretty good, right? The skill 2 is 49% of the damage dealt, which is good because I believe at level 10 it's 58. So that's not really that bad. And then obviously you have 2 rounds rather than 3. You're just losing 1 round. I don't really find it to be that big of a deal, but if it is for you, you can level her up until you get her to whatever the 3rd round, because that's the final one. And then her burst skill, the most important part. So the explosion radius is still 700%. The charge speed is still 300%, which makes sense. I didn't expect that to go down at all. Maybe they could have done. I think if they made it go faster, I guess not really doesn't. I mean, they could have done that, but the charge damage is 1,046%. So this is the full-blown free-to-play. The gear, I don't have any levels on my abnormal gear, but I'm going to probably switch it for actual leveled up gear that's not abnormal, just so that you guys could actually see this working out. No dupes, no attraction, nothing of the sorts, right? And the cube, I don't have a cube, but I will give her the max ammo capacity cube. So let's try this character and see what's going on. Alrighty, so we're gonna start in shooting range. We're gonna have actual, like, you know, SI in this video, and PvP I probably will have that as a separate video. Somebody core 7 the Emilia. Are you crazy? Shadow, is you crazy, my boy? Is you crazy? But yeah, we're gonna test out the Emilia. I believe I could get her skin as well, right? Once you own her, you can get her skin. So let me do that as well. I want to change it up. Alrighty, so let's go in here. Let me turn on the audio, right? So we could have some of that going on, right? I did notice that when I was equipping it that there was a costume gotcha skin. I also forgot about that. So I definitely will be getting that as well since it is a collab. But let's see what it's looking like, right? I've seen some very impressive numbers at 10, 10, 10. But what is it looking like for someone who's not 10, 10, 10? So right now, let's wait. Okay, oh, I missed it. Okay, okay, 18 million. But what was the jump though? That was still very good. Hold on. What was the jump though? What was the jump? Right? What was the jump? Yo, this free skin is crazy. The fact that this is a free skin is actually crazy. Right? I find this skin to be better than the Gacha costume skin, but you know your boy gotta get it. So before the burst skill, she's at 2.6. Right? She's at 2.6 million. And that only hit 1 enemy and it went to 12 million. So that was still very good, right? That was still very, and then this is still, her damage output is always, it's going to be pretty good against mobs. Yeah, her damage is going to be good against mobs, chat. I think she's a very decent character, right? We're going to try special interception, but I think she's a pretty decent character. For her to still be doing this type of, like, these numbers, even at 555, like, it's quite impressive. Now, keep in mind, we have everybody here who's giving her the biggest buff of her life, right? Naga, Tia, Litter, and then also Noir with an attack buff and more max ammo capacity. On top of the max ammo capacity she already has. Like, what's her max ammo capacity right now? Let me see. Oh, okay. God, it's at 15 right now. So right now she's at 43 million. That hit multiple enemies and went to 50 million. So the more enemies, literally the more enemies, the more damage she does. It's as simple as that, right? The more enemies, especially the more enemies closer together, the stronger she is. But yeah, she's not doing, this is very good damage. This is pretty good, right? This is pretty good from Emilia. 555, no overload gear where I can have it be even better. I respect it. I respect it. I'm honestly, Emilia, I apologize, right? On behalf of myself, there are still people coping I've seen. Not too many now, but there's definitely still people coping. But Emilia, I think you're better than what a lot of people give you credit for, right? Are you a must-have? Definitely not, but you are definitely better than what people give you credit for. Let's go against SI. Let's go against SI. Alrighty, so we're going up against SI. I'm bringing the bunnies this time, all right, not just Noir. Bringing Modernia also, and then Litter, all right. I'm bringing Modernia more of a like kind of comparison, right? I'm only using Modernia here to compare the damage between herself and Emilia, right? 555, no overload gear, level 1 attraction to one of my most maxed out characters, right? This is special interception, so the damage cap is at 62 million. But we should still see a decent like comparison. I'm gonna just control what's her name? So against a single boss, right? What's it at right now? She's at 1.2 million. That went off and she jumped to 4.6 million. So yeah, I don't expect her to be that crazy. Okay, well, I guess she kind of destroyed the missile launcher, huh? Right, and her being a rocket launcher is quite helpful for those missiles too, but she's destroying parts. She's okay. It's the one problem with rocket launchers, they're just too strong, right? If she was to attack this, okay, we block that. She's just too strong, way too strong. Like, she's just way too strong. So it's like, okay, she's charging right now. She's at 8 million and she jumped to 10 million. So yeah, you guys could see because she's doing less numbers than Noir, which is I guess understandable. My Noir also has overload gear and is kind of built up and stuff like that, but Noir, like I say all the time, I see Noir more as a support than I got Modernia's off just to handle these missiles. Right, I literally got her burst skill off just to handle these missiles. That's the only reason why I used her burst skill here, y'all. This is why I love Modernia. People want to cope and say she's not good, But yeah, did she participate though? Let's see. Like when I say participate, did she contribute a decent amount of damage? Right, that's what's gonna make me satisfied a lot more. Right, but 12 million. I mean, she contributed, but realistically, she was just getting carried. Right. It's expected against a solo boss, right? She's not gonna do much. Rocket launchers usually, right? Her whole kit is really just AoE based. So when there's one enemy, less damage. More enemies, more damage. It's really as simple as that, right? But that's the 2 testing I'm gonna do now, because any other testing, I want to make it a separate video, a dedicated video of her with a said character and testing it out like that with team comps. But overall, you know, pretty good. 555, testing her, 555, testing her, 10, 10, 10. Will I give her overload gear? Maybe not now, but I'll probably do a showcase of her with overload gear on somebody's account. We'll see about that, but right now, looking pretty good. Alrighty, so that's the end of the video right there, right? Of course, there was only 2 fights. Obviously, testing her out 555 because I've already done enough testing with her. 10, 10, 10. I do want to do more testing with different team comps now that I officially have Poder, but I'm going to save that for different videos. You guys got to be entertained throughout the week until we get Rem, which is the more hyped character. That's the character I'm more excited for. But my honest thoughts video will be coming out in the next day or 2 about Emilia, and then you guys will get my honest thoughts about her right after testing her. I do want to test her out in PvP first though, before I do that video, because I heard good things about her in PvP, so I look forward to that video as well. But for now, it's your boy Zxous. Let me know what you guys think. Free to play Emilia, it's kind of the same as the regular one, just slightly weaker. Still does good damage, but it's just she's good against the mobs, against the bosses not so much, right? Against the less enemies, the weaker, the more enemies, the stronger. She's a rocket launcher, AoE based unit, so it's just how it is, right? It's not like the distributed damage type thing or anything like that. It's just, and it's just how it is. So let me know what you guys think. At the time of this recording, right, I told you guys we are like 10 subs away from 14,000. So if we are at 14,000 when this video comes out, thank you to everybody. But it's your boy Zxous. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.